Hey everybody, so just really quick, I am coming in doing just really quick video. Um, Originally it was about locker room huddle, but it's really about changing your atmosphere. Hey nephew, and actually my nephew's the reason why I was going to come on and do this. I usually don't call him at work, but today I was like, oh, I gotta call him, I need to speak to him. And I called him and he was just pouring great blessings into me and just telling me things. And, that's the thing. We get pour into people consistently, but we need to remember to pour into ourselves. And also remembering we set the atmosphere. Okay. And I'm sorry, you guys, again, I'm at work and, we set our atmosphere. We set up what we do. We are measurable. We are timely. We are more than enough. That when we walk into a place, that we set the atmosphere. That when people walk into our space, that we set the atmosphere on how they approach us, how they're going to be with us, how consistent they are. And just know that you have the power and authority to do that. Sometimes, I'm at work and I deal with certain things and I go through certain things and it can make me have a rough day. Currently at one of the locations I fill in at, it's complete lockdown, and I mean, it's prison status. And yesterday was like a really bad day. The past 2 days, actually, I'm in a different place now, but I had to keep reminding myself and renewing my mind. I set the atmosphere. You can have a bad day. You may not want to do something, but we got to know that when we set our structure up, that we have the power to change how it's going to be in our atmosphere and what is going on. I currently need to do some paperwork and make sure that I get it done for some personal things. And, I really don't want to do it, but I need to do it. And I need to know why I'm doing it. And I need to set the atmosphere why I'm doing it. I know if I get it done and I pay attention to what I'm doing and I'm focused on it correctly, then I know the outcome is going to come out right. So therefore I'm placing my power and my authority correctly on it, right? And that's how we start setting up our atmosphere. So that's the thing. Whether it's you needing to get something done, or you not wanting to do something, or you not wanting to deal with certain people, but you have no choice, but you have to, know you set that atmosphere. Know that you're the one that could change the outcome of it, or the way people come in to you, or the energy level, the vibes that are there. You set that up. My nephew is very loving, very funny. I mean, just one of the most humbling people I know. And I'm so grateful for him and I look up to him so much. But a lot of it is he knows that if he's calm in certain situations and in certain things, that nothing can override him. So we got to know that even in a situation, not necessarily having to be a physical room, but that we could still be an impact on the outcome and how things are being set and how things are going forth and the power that we put into that. I love you too, cousin. So that is so important. And so even when we're dealing with certain things, how are you going ahead and dealing with that? Are those certain things, hey sissy, are those certain, you guys, somebody was trying to call me. When we're dealing with certain things and we're trying to do certain things, are we frustrated? Are we angered? Are we just really taking our time focusing and doing it in a happy and in a good cheer? Back again to that paperwork that I need to do and I need to fill out. I don't want to do it. And the issues that I have had evolving that paperwork have been so much. But I know if I take my emotion and I start setting my atmosphere and doing it, and knowing why I'm doing it, and knowing that I could change that circumstance, Therefore, I go into my power and authority into that room, right? Again, it doesn't have to always be a physical room where I'm entering or people are entering into my room, where I'm changing the atmosphere. Sometimes it's situations, sometimes it's paperwork, sometimes it's conversations, sometimes it's relationships, you know. So those things are so important for us to get the understanding. I change the atmosphere, when I'm consistent, when I release certain things on how I feel that things should be, and knowing that I can walk in that power and authority to change my atmosphere consistently, no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing. Again, it doesn't always have to be a physical room or a physical place. Sometimes it is also what we are doing that we can change the atmosphere. Am I having a good heart about it? There's lots of things in life that we do not want to do, or that we feel like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. But change your atmosphere. Change your environment. Change the way you're thinking about those things. Change about how you're going forth on those things. If you have something coming up and going ahead, right now we're going into a new year. How are you approaching this new year? Are you waiting into the new year to be a new things, right? Starting to filter those people off that that shouldn't be in your life. Everybody always says, how do I know if I don't need to be around certain people? You already automatically know. They're toxic for you. Nothing comes out from either side of that relationship or those things. Sometimes it's not only about companionship. Sometimes it's even workmanship, But again, are you setting your atmosphere? Are you letting them know that you're about your business, and about your Father's business, and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to get done? You've got to have a good heart and know that you could change your atmosphere in all things, not just the little things, not just in the physical places we go into or the physical places people come into our space. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. So I just really wanted to do this huddle really quick and say, set your atmosphere. 2021, we're setting up our atmosphere. Again, I'm going to repeat the affirmations I said at the beginning of the video. You are measurable. You are timely. You are more than enough. You are consistent. You don't waver in things. You set the atmosphere of greatness and goodness to go forth so you could do mighty exploits, so you can be consistent in things. I'm going to end up coming back on, I'm hoping later on tonight, and doing another live. Of course, I'm on Clubhouse. So if you're on Clubhouse, follow me. I've been doing prayer on there, prophecy, deliverance, and stuff, and I'll be doing more things. It's a safe place where you can come in and talk to me. If you need prayer, message me. If you need anything at all, message me. If you need somebody to talk to, message me. If you want more in depth on how to set your atmosphere and how your atmosphere needs to be, message me. Again, my phone's dying. I'm at work. I shouldn't be doing a live. But again, set your atmosphere. It's not just a physical place where you're walking into or people are walking into your environment. You set the atmosphere, and that atmosphere depends on you. How's your day going? It depends on you. I could be having a hard day at work the last 2 days. It's been absolutely brutal and crazy, even in a physical sense where I really knew I needed to be aware of my atmosphere, but at the same time, I'm setting it. How are my reactions? How are my consistencies? Am I being measurable? Am I being timely? Am I being consistent? I know I'm more than enough to move those things and do those things. Well, I don't want my phone to shut off again like it did earlier, so I'm going to close with that. Change your atmosphere. Be ready for the road ahead, because you are more than enough. It's already in you. You have the power, authority, and dominion to go forth and know that your atmosphere is set by you, okay? Even if it's in other things, that we don't have to be in a physical sense, okay? But that's all for now, just because I don't want this video to cut off. Thank you guys for coming in, everybody who tuned in. I appreciate y'all, and I just pray pray great blessings over you guys for the next year, and that you're at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, setting your atmosphere right for the things that you need, things that you need for your lineage, for your children's children, and for what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish. Shalom, shalom.